What drives a man to cross borders? Ambition, destiny, or something deeper that words can't explain? When an actor boards a plane with a script in his hand and silence in his heart, is he running from his past or walking straight into the future he's been building all along? And what happens when the cameras stop flashing, when the world stops watching? Who truly stays beside him then? Welcome to Magazine News and Gossip, where we go beyond the red carpets, beyond the headlines, and into the real heartbeat behind fame. Today, we follow Jan Yaman, the man everyone's talking about, leaving Italy, heading to Madrid, and stepping into a new chapter that promises not just a new role, but a complete rebirth. The departure that felt like a beginning. It wasn't just another flight. It was a moment heavy with meaning, one that fans could feel even through their screens. A well-worn travel bag. A quick smile exchanged at the airport security line. A raised hand of gratitude toward those who had waited since dawn. These weren't scenes from a movie. They were fragments of truth from a man walking boldly into change. For months, whispers filled the air. A Spanish photo shoot, a new language, a challenging series, a role that would test not just Jan's talent, but his patience, his strength, and his ability to start over. And now, that rumor has turned into reality. But as he boarded the plane, there was more than excitement in the air. There was nostalgia. Because behind every brave step forward, there are people left behind. The circle that holds. Not everyone followed Jan to Madrid. His loyal right-hand man, Roberto, stayed in Italy, not out of absence, but out of trust. His heartfelt post said it all. A photograph, a few words, a symbol of faith. A new journey begins in another city, in another language. It won't be easy, but I know you'll turn this into success. No drama, no explanations. Just brotherhood, silent, unshakable, mature. And around every traveler like Jan, there's always a constellation, friends, love, loyalty, each shining from their own distance. Sarah, the quiet strength beside him. She's not just a name whispered by tabloids. Sarah Bluma, Jan's companion, was seen walking with him through the airport that morning. No flashy poses, no red carpet attitude, just presence. Real, calm, grounded. Hours later, fans spotted her again, unpacking luggage in what appeared to be their hotel room in Madrid. Simple scenes, but they spoke volumes. Home isn't a place, it's the people who decide to build it together, wherever life takes them. Sarah's role isn't defined by headlines. It's written in her quiet gestures, a smile to a fan, a hand on Jan's shoulder, the way she makes a new city feel like home. She might not always be there physically, but her loyalty doesn't need constant proof. True devotion isn't counted in miles, but in trust. The new role, Kaplan. So, why Madrid? Why now? The answer lies in one word, Kaplan. Not a cameo, not a side character, but a spine, a role that demands discipline, focus, and heart. Jan didn't come to Spain for a holiday. He came to work and to challenge himself in ways only true artists understand. New crew, new language, new rhythm. The kind of test that breaks some, but shapes others into legends. Behind the scenes, Jan's preparation was far from glamorous. Late-night rehearsals, endless pronunciation drills, daily body training, and script work that stretched into the early hours. Not for show, not for Instagram, for mastery. Because greatness doesn't happen under lights, it's forged in silence. The blessing of brotherhood. And somewhere in Italy, Roberto's message lingered, like a quiet benediction. A few emojis. A simple phrase. But for those who understand long friendships, it spoke louder than a speech. Love, loyalty, respect, they don't fade with distance. They evolve. In every partnership, personal or professional, there comes a time when one must move forward while the other holds the fort. That's not absence, that's trust. The meaning of small moments. Airports have a way of revealing character. In the shaky fan videos, you see Jan and Sarah, no arrogance, no rush. Just grace. Just humanity. Please. Thank you. Have a safe flight. Ordinary words, but that's where the real stories hide. A fan named Danny compiled these moments into a small album. There, Jan wasn't a star. He was a man navigating through people with care, not impatience. Sarah wasn't gossip. She was kindness in motion, turning strangers into witnesses of genuine affection. A journey of reinvention. Madrid didn't welcome Jan with confetti or fanfare. It welcomed him with fluorescent airport lights, the sound of rolling suitcases, and the quiet promise of hard work ahead. Sarah's first photo from their room said it all. Unmade bed, open suitcases, a new beginning taking shape. This wasn't a victory lap. It was a restart, a professional arrival, not a parade. And for those who've lived long enough to understand, beginnings like this require more courage than applause ever could. Letters from the audience. Within hours, magazine news and gossip received hundreds of messages. Not about glamour, but about gratitude. Viewers saw what younger fans often miss, the quiet maturity in Jan's choices. He didn't turn the airport into a stage. He didn't chase spectacle. He simply moved forward, with calm, focus, and faith. That's the kind of strength that lasts. That's the kind of man who endures. The season ahead. What awaits him now? Kaplan. A demanding production, long hours, late nights, and emotional depth that tests even seasoned actors. There will be days of triumph and days of exhaustion. Phone calls home filled with laughter, and some ending in silence. Because that's the life behind fame, real, raw, and rarely easy. But if there's one thing Jan Yaman has proven again and again, it's that he turns every city he enters into a place of growth. Every challenge into a chance. Every ending into a new beginning. The true measure of success. Success isn't the applause at the premiere. It's the peace you feel when the lights go out and you know you gave everything. It's hearing your name in a foreign city and realizing you're still you. Not the character. Not the headline. You. And that's what Jan is doing in Madrid. No distractions. No noise. Just work, truth, and the courage to start over. A promise to our viewers. At Magazine News and Gossip, we'll be watching every step of this journey. Not just the red carpets or the interviews, but the quiet victories in between. Because the real story isn't in the flash. It's in the persistence. It's in the way Jan closes the hotel door at night, ready to begin again tomorrow. So here's to the man who left Italy with courage in his eyes and dreams in his suitcase. To the woman who walked beside him, steady and kind. To the friends who stayed behind, believing without needing to be seen. And to everyone who knows that real success isn't a headline, it's continuity. Jan has boarded. He has landed. And he has started. Whatever happens with Kaplan, this moment, right here, is worth the applause. Because sometimes, the bravest act of all is simply to begin again. Stay tuned to Magazine News and Gossip, where every story is more than a rumor, and every journey deserves to be told. Until next time, may your circles stay loyal, your dreams stay alive, and your new beginnings shine with that quiet, mature courage we saw at the gate.